Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Riles YouTube, where today we are going to talk about Final Destination 2, where basically I believe that Claire Redfield from Resident Evil is in Final Destination. Now, there is a trigger warning on the screen, obviously, so if you don't want to talk about horror movies or like all that, then it's okay, don't watch. But there are other videos that are awesome to watch, and it would really help us all out if you like, comment, and subscribe, or do whatever you would like to do. And let's continue on with the video. One of the main people that helps Kimberly in Final Destination 2 is named Claire, which is spelled differently, but it's pronounced the same. And not only is she the same actress, but the characters have the same name. But wait, there's more. She's wearing the same exact outfit that she's wearing in Resident Evil Final Chapter. How the fuck? This one right here is the scene in the Final Destination, and then boom, this is a scene from the final chapter. So, throughout the movie, there's lots of scenes, but there's some very important ones. Like the one where the bird attacks, all these birds attack the dentist's office, and just like birds attack them in Resident Evil 3. So, then, at the very end of the scene, little Timmy dies when the glass just falls on him. That might be the glass room. Maybe. We'll see. So then, about the middle of the movie, we got the elevator scene. And I was like, that's got to be a reference to the famous elevator scene from the first Resident Evil movie. Because when she gets caught by the hooks, and that's kind of like how the spiders dig into Claire and other people's chests in the multiple Resident Evil movies. But not only do they dig into her to keep her from escaping, but it causes her to get stuck in the elevator, like by her neck. And unfortunately, that's what happens in the movie. But it's the exact same thing that happens in Resident Evil 1 at the very beginning. Why do all these things keep happening? It's so crazy. So then I told you, look, this guy. So these might not be lasers. They don't have any fancy technology like that in 2009 in Final Destination 2. But there was a fence that got blasted by an explosion, and he gets cut in pieces just like people get cut in pieces by the laser room. So, and then right here is Claire from Final Destination 2 when she goes to save Kimberly's friend in the hospital. And it's very, very similar to the explosion fire scene in the school of Resident Evil 2. So, like I said, and honestly, let me look at all these because I feel like my favorite piece of evidence is the freaking fact that not only are they the same name, the same actress, the same outfit. Like, what do you mean? Great. I love it. Alright. Thanks so much for watching this theory video. I thought it was going to be longer, but people don't talk about Final Destination as much as you would think online, unless there's like Reddit posts or something. But who's gonna read a bunch of Reddit posts when I can just watch the movie and remember what happened? It's literally like so many Resident Evil references inside of Final Destination 2. I don't even know. Like, did they do it on purpose because it was the same actress? If you're gonna do that in a movie, then you gotta know the implications and the consequences of your actions. Obviously, they're like a little connected universe here, and I like that because Resident Evil's awesome, and Final Destination is pretty interesting to think about. Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by liking the video and also commenting anything else that you might have seen in this movie, or maybe even the other Final Destination movies, because I haven't watched all of them yet. I'm gonna watch all of them. But until next time, we'll see what I talk about or do next. I might make a cooking video, who knows. Love you guys, bye.
About my story, it's special and precious. This tale of my glory. We've stuck together since we were babies. We've shared what's there inside our heart. Yeah, every single day. Let's talk about all the things that we have been waiting for. Let me hear those magic words. Waggy, Sawagi lucky day, Sawagi lucky day. Let's spend our time together in a way that will never fade away. What a wacky lucky day, what a wacky lucky day. And let's get ready to play the way that makes us feel someday. Body and my story, wacky dory, wacky docky glory.
So one of the main people that helps the main character, Kimberly, in Final Fantasy II. What the fuck did I just say? I'm gonna have to cut that out. Let me try again. One of the main people that helps the main character in God, I cannot.